a very common question that you could see in the topic of waves is asking you, okay, so where is the particle moving? Where would the particle be in the next instant? Okay, so let's give you an example, okay? So let's say this is my equilibrium position, and I have a wave over here. Okay, not the best drawn wave, but let's just say that I know that the direction of motion, that's my wave direction. Okay, wave direction. Of course, this is actually a displacement distance graph because there's a snapshot of all the particles at one point in time, correct? And so let's say they give you, they're looking at maybe just this one here, and maybe, yeah, I don't know, here, maybe here, okay? So I ask you, okay, there's of all the particles on the wave, there's this blue particle and this green particle. Uh, at the next moment, okay, where is the particle going to be, right? And then I says, oh, what exactly is the next moment? Well, so if this is a snapshot in a moment in time, the next moment means the whole wave would have moved, right? Move where? Well, we see over here, this is my wave direction, right? So I know that this entire wave is going to move towards the right. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to just draw a similar wave that's moved to the right. So that's what I'm going to do, okay? I'm going to start here. No, wait, sorry. So let's do like this. Trying to draw it as similar to my other graph, like this. Because over here, down here, like, right? So, can you tell and can you see that my black graph has moved and now is now the yellow graph, correct? This is at the first instance, then after just maybe like a second or maybe half a second, whatever it is, it moved and it moved here. So it has moved to the right. Where is my particle going to move? Remember all these particles over here, right? They only can go up and down, correct? So this particle is now part of my yellow wave. Which position must it be to be part of the yellow wave? Can you see that as you go down here, my particles as a transverse wave only can go up and down, correct? So this had to move down to be here, correct? What about this one over here? Where did it go? To be part of the yellow wave, knowing that it can go up and down, this had to go also down. And now it's here. Can see? Both the particles are going to be moving down. Does that make sense? Let's do one more. Okay. I'm going to try to duplicate the graph right now. Oh dear, so ugly. I'm trying. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to do that. Okay. Hopefully this looks better to you. So it was here. Let's say that my wave motion is still in the same direction, moving to the right. The next wave would be like this. Can you see? That's the idea, correct? Because the wave is actually moving like that. Correct? That's how it's actually moving. But the snapshot will be, okay, this is my first snapshot. Next moment will be here. Correct? Can you see that? So let me move this way first. Okay. So let's say that I'm looking at this particle here. And I'm looking at also this particle over here. Okay. Now to help you to differentiate the two, my original one, I'm going to do like that, okay? This is my original line, okay? The other one was when it moved, and you saw it move, correct? So now it needs to be part of the next graph, right? Where must this go? This must go up. Can you see that? To be part of the next, to the wave how it looks like at the next moment, this has to go up, upwards. So this one goes up. And the green one over here, right? It needs to be part of the next wave, right? Where does it go? The next position is going to move to form that wave. It has to go down. Can you see that? So this is a typical question. It's going to be like, how do you remember all this? Remember that I taught you first using just one piece of laminated paper, remember? And this was for my displacement time graph. what's more important is that this is just for one particle. And I would have seen, right, this particle is just going to go up and down and up and down, right? If it was here, up and down, up and down, up and down, right? And then when you put everything together, remember, then we send a wave through, then each of you moved up and down in a pattern whereby you see that, oh, this moves up and down, the other also moves up and down, but at different positions at different times, and it forms the whole wave, how the wave looks like. Okay, so when I'm looking at this whole thing, it's almost as if is where I'm putting all those limited cards side by side. Okay, but the idea is that you're thinking of just one particle, right? Where's it going to move? Well, it can go up and down, right? So when the wave moved, when the wave moved, where did it go? This particle had to go up, right? This one go up and down now. This had to go up. Okay, can? I think I repeated myself quite a few times in this 6 minutes. Hope this helps. Anything, please let me know. All right, bye bye.